Hey guys, so before we dive into this video tutorial, I want to tell you what Tempmail exactly is, what problem it solves, and finally how you can make a business out of it. I'm sure you have been to many websites that asks your name and email address to access something, maybe an ebook or a membership trial or a streaming services, or maybe you want to play an online game. Everywhere you go, you have to put in your name and email address. And you know what follows next? Yes, exactly. Your inbox get flooded with all the spams from services you even haven't signed up for. You know why? Because your email and personal details are sold to third-party brokers and marketing agencies, and your data might end up to dark web, and you are vulnerable to hacking and stalking. You have no privacy once you have given your email address to these services. And Tempmail solves this exact problems. It provides you free unlimited disposable email address to use on any website without any sign up or account creation, without compromising your privacy or providing your personal details. Let me show you live how it is done. First, what I'll do is I'll go to the Tempmails official website, which is tempmails.cv, not .com, not .net, .cv, C for cat, V for van. And this is the official website. You will see the official logo, and on the right hand you will see little inbox with email address plus copy button, new button, and refresh button. So either you can copy the same email address and you can generate a new. I'm gonna click on new, and now I'll just copy this email address and I'll go back to the service provider and create a new account with this email address, and let's see how it is done. For an example, I am on a SEMrush website. This is an SEO service provider, and I want to try a free account. So I'm gonna click on sign up, and now it is asking me to enter the email address. Now what I'll do is I have already copied the temporary email address, and I'm just gonna go to this section and paste my email address. So remember, this is the email address we have generated. Let me go back and show you exactly what we have done so that we can make sure it is the email address. Okay, so you can see this is the exactly email address we have put in on that SEMrush website. You can just pause and view it carefully. Now come back to this SEMrush website and create an account. So I have put in the email address, temporary email address. Now I'm gonna create some random password. So this is the random password. It was generated by Google. So I'm gonna use this password because I'm not going to use this account for very long time. Now I'm gonna click create account. Okay, so now it is asking me to verify the email account. Let's go back to the temporary email service provider, our Tempmails official website, and see if we have got the email address or not. I mean the verification email or not. Let's go and check. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have got the verification code of SEMrush. Let me click on view email address, view email. I'm just gonna click OK. So this is how it's gonna look like. Verification code for SEMrush, and this is the email we got from SEMrush, and this is the verification code. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go to the SEMrush website and I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so finally the verification code went through, and now it is asking me for the further information. So I'll pause here and I'll finish this this one by one, and I'll come back to you. Maybe you can stay here. Let me just do it. I'm student, intern, continue. Okay, I'm just picking some random stuff. Marketing expert, whatever comes first. Yeah, okay, PR, that's it. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the trial. I'm not gonna pay. Okay, finally I have created the account. Let me choose some search engine. Yeah, maybe start using SEMrush. Alright guys, so finally we have created an account without giving our personal detail or providing our any kind of information. You can see the account here, and I am able to access the tool. Now you can see I haven't provided any personal details any personal information, my private inbox is safe from spam and promotional emails. Now if this company share my email address with third-party brokers or marketing agencies, nothing is going to affect me because my email address is secure, my private information is secure. Everything that's gonna happen to that disposable email address, nothing is gonna affect me. Now there are already popular service providers that provide temp email services, disposable email services. Let me show you few of them. This is tempmails.org, and this is 10-minute mail, and this is Guerrilla Mails. So let me just click on this. See how ugly these websites look and how cluttered these are. It is very difficult to to understand what actually these websites do, right? Just look at them, full of ads. You cannot actually see the inbox here. This is one of the cleanest website I can see here right now, tempmails.org, and these website gets millions of visitors every month. Do you want to see how many people actually use these services? Let's go and check out. Okay, so just look at this website. This is really ugly website and it is very cluttered. I mean, just want to give you a simple look again. Let me refresh this page. This session expired somehow, and this is how these inboxes look like. Actually, you see, this is how the Guerrilla email looks like, and these websites get millions of views every month. And let's compare how our website looks like. This is how our inbox look like. Simple, clean, easy to understand what this website do, right? Now let's come back and copy this URL, and let's check how many visitors per month this website gets, and you will be blown away, trust me. Okay, so I'm back here at SEMrush. Remember, we signed up a free account here, a trial account. Let's enter the domain. I'm gonna click create a CEO project, and here you go. This is the exact analytics of tempmails.org. It is very cluttered right now, so you will not be able to understand it. Let me show you the exact traffic they get each month. So it is the month of Feb, you can see here on top, and they got 43 million views, 43.2 million views this month alone. Okay, now let me show you the exact stats from the SEMrush. We already know it is like getting in the month of Feb it was like 43.24 million visitors, and if you go and see the last 3-month report, it is like in January it was 50 millions, and in December it was like 4.7 millions. You can just imagine the ballpark number can go to like 50 million per month from single website. 50 million visits per month, and this is not really, this is really amazing. And the interesting part is there are artificial intelligence, the agents, these are using these services extremely. If you see a traffic from AI platform, XAI is ranking the most. Then again, second number is ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and other platforms, because these platform have independent agents that do not want to sign up to other like sign up and create an account. So they, what they do, directly go to these temp mails service providers, and they create an email and then use those emails to fulfill the services. And this is really amazing. And if you see the competitors, even the smaller competitors are getting like 2.5 million views and 4.3 million views, 1.2 million views. Even every small competitors they are getting views in the millions. Now the question is, why should you even care, right? Being some random person browsing internet, browsing YouTube, and you have nothing to do with some kind of code or programming or anything. But let me tell you why you should care. Tempmail is a WordPress plugin. It is a no-code tool, which means you do not have to be a developer or a programmer to set this up. If you can follow simple step-by-step guide, you can set this up in no time. And I'm going to teach you in this tutorial how to do it. Just think for a second. You get to build your own Tempmail email services. How cool is that? And the best part is you can actually make real money out of it and create real online business. And let me tell you how. Remember, these Tempmail website get views and visits in millions. These tools have real demands. People are more educated right now on how internet works, and they are really concerned about their privacies. So these services are going to go up. It will never go down, and the competition is very minimal. Right now, everyone is talking about AI, how AI is doing that, how AI is going to take all the jobs and everything, and how you can make money with AI. But no one is talking about these stuff. These tools are very important, and they are very, very underrated. Can you imagine the demand? I mean, almost like hundreds of millions of people are using these services every month, and there is very only like top companies that are taking the share, and the pie is very big. Let me show you the business model these companies operate under. Let's go to the one of website and see what is the first primary business model these website actually make money from. Now when you visit this website, what do you notice? They have put in the ads banner everywhere. You see these purple ad banner? These are placed by Google AdSense, and they get millions and millions of views, and Google AdSense pay really handsomely. Now it is very difficult to calculate how much money these companies make from AdSense. Let me give you rough numbers. Depending upon your country and the user's profile, Google AdSense pays $2 to $10 per 1,000 impressions. Yes, these are only impressions. Click rates are very different. When people click on ads, those are very different rates. One click can actually be like $10, $100, or it can be more higher than that. Again, it's very difficult to calculate depending on the person to person, country to country, and they have different metrics. So I'm not gonna make any claim here. I'm gonna let you do the math and understand how this business model works. Let's take a lowest average number and do some simple math. Just imagine if Google pays only $1 per 1,000 impression. Per 100,000 impression, it is going to be $100. Per million impression, it is going to be $1,000. And per million impression, if it is $1,000, then 50 million impression means $50,000. We are not including any click rate here. Just imagine one simple website that provides disposable emails can make $50,000 every month. If we include the click rates and other services, it is going to surpass $100,000 per month. This might look like a very big claim, but it is not. We have taken all the below average numbers, and still these companies are killing it. Now if you go to any of these websites, you can see ads banner everywhere. It is tempmails.org, and you'll see 3 ad banners. And let's check out the 10-minute mail. It's again filled with the ads. You see, let me refresh this again. Let me go down. You see the ads coming here on top and maybe below. Okay, no, it is on top only. And let me go to the Guerrilla Mail. Okay, so here you can see the full-fledged video ad on top. Let me cross this. So before you want to create an email, you have to watch a full video, and here are some banner email you can see. So these are the primary source of income for these companies. There are many sources. If you go to Tempmails, you will see they are providing white label services, and they are providing API services, and all of this can be replicated with Tempmails. Remember, Tempmails is a free and open source WordPress plugin. This WordPress plugin can be extended with the help of add-on extensions. If you hire a developer, they can build a custom solution for you. For that purpose, our team has already created 3 add-ons. If you go to the add-on section, you will see Tempmail custom username, which means any user who is visiting your website and using your email services, they can actually select a custom username. Right now, if you go to the random, you can generate random email addresses, but when you use a custom domain, a custom username, you can actually add a section here where user can search for the custom username and they can use that email address. You can add multiple domain Now if you see, there is only one domain, but if you use this add-on, you can add multiple domain to your temporary email services. And this is the most exciting add-on, third one, bring your own domain. Now people can register to your website and they can actually add their own domain, and they can get unlimited email addresses on their own selected domains. These three add-ons can turn your simple disposable email service provider into a SaaS business, software as a service business, and you can charge premium from your users. No other email service provider is doing this right now. They simply do not have this capability. They are simply providing you a disposable email addresses. That's it. There is no option for a custom email name, custom username, or a multiple domain, or a premium domain, anything. They are simply providing you disposable email addresses. And trust me guys, there is no competition for this. If you can provide these premium services, you're gonna kick ass. Possibilities are unlimited. Tech companies and developers are the biggest consumer of these kind of tools. You know, we as a developer have to check lot of signups, lot of user flow. We have to do bulk registrations, and we need these kind of services. And this is one of the reason I actually created a Tempmail. Let me tell you the real story how Tempmail got created. So I was testing for a user sign up flow for our upcoming plugin, and I wanted 100 plus emails for each user type and different sign up flows. And we needed to test all kind of emails from account activations to sales notifications. I wanted a tool where I could generate all these emails quickly and I could retain them until we have cleared all the tests. And it was not possible with these publicly available disposable email tools. Why? Because we could not retain these emails. Every time you refresh, there's a new email address created, and we to test any user flow, any email template, we had to retain these email addresses for very long time. And we also needed a custom email addresses so that we can easily map those users. But here you can only generate random emails and you can not retain these emails. Let me show you why. If we click on refresh, see, you will see the change in the username. Now there would be different email address would be loaded again. So this was not the solution to our problem, and this is the reason I created Tempmail from scratch for that utility only. And it was a recurring pattern. Every time we test some user flow or sign up flow or any kind of shopping flow, we had to create a user. We had to have real email addresses where we could see how the emails are going through, how the notification is going, how the sales notifications are going. So it is not my problem, it is problem of all developers, all the tech companies. So this tool has to exist and somebody has to create it. So this is the reason I invested my 5 months just to building this tool. Can you imagine this? Now demand for this kind of tools is huge. The market, the audience is growing. Now let me share 3 target audience. Number 1 is the random internet user, person who's really cares about their privacy. They are going to use temporary emails. Number 2, developers and tech companies who need these kind of tools to make the intensive testing successfully. And number 3 are the AI agents. These agents need permissionless tools. For that, they do not have to sign up or create any accounts to complete the given task. I have seen so many smaller communities are actually building a tool for their own communities. Let's say temporary emails for students, temporary emails for gamers, temporary emails for Reddit community. So there are many communities who are actually building these kind of niche tools for their own communities. And if you belong to any of these internet community, you can actually give them a gift to create this kind of tool for them and provide them security and privacy. Now the possibilities are really endless. You can only think about them. That being said, let's dive straight in the real business and let you set up your own temporary email services. Now before we get started, let me tell you, this video is going to be longer. This video is created for a non-technical WordPress user to keep in mind. If you are a pro user or a developer, please feel free to jump around the video and find what you really need. Now grab a cup of coffee or a tea and let's get this started. Alright, so now you know what Tempmail is and what you can do with it. Let's get the foundation ready. Before we start anything, you need two things: domain name and a web hosting. So what is a domain name and a web hosting? Let's first understand what is a domain name. So domain name is the name of your website. It's an address of your business on the internet. Same as google.com, facebook.com, wikipedia.com, or like amazon.com, netflix.com, youtube.com. When you share your website name with other users, they can easily type in on the browser, or they can type in the search engine like Google, Bing, or other search engines, and they can instantly get access to your website and your business. Now, how to choose a perfect domain name for your website? Let's discuss. If you're a first-time user, you might get confused with domain extensions like .com, .net, .io, .ai, .cv, .me. There are tons of domain extensions, but the most popular is .com, and that is what most people actually remember. When you add .com to any website, it get instant credibility. Now let me explain what these extensions stand for. But if you're a total beginner, I would highly recommend you go for .com. This is the most brandable, top recognizable domain extension you can get. Let's start with .com. .com mostly used by big corporations and the companies like Google, google.com, facebook.com, amazon.com. .net used to be used for networking sites, like some forums, social networking sites like this. And then we have .org. .org is mostly used for some kind of NGOs or non-profit, these kind of websites. And then we had new extensions like .io. It used to be used by a lot of tech companies. Then we had other extensions came out like .ai. It was mostly used by AI companies. So these extensions are specifically for different companies, but anyone can use it. There is no restriction anywhere. Some extensions include only as a country code like .in for India, .nz for New Zealand, .us for US, .mx for Mexico. So there are different extensions. I'm sorry, I'm just fumbling here. The different extensions, those are for country specific, and some extensions that are for let's say company category specific. So if you have no freaking idea what your company is, just blindly select .com and you are good to go. Now that you know what extension is, just choose .com or .io, whatever you want to choose. And how to choose a domain name? So domain name should be very simple and easy to remember. Like for an example, if you want to start a temporary email services, you should choose something like tempbox.io or quickinbox.io or tempmails.io. Please do not choose hyphens, numbers, or anything else, because it is very difficult for user to remember. When you use hyphens and numbers in your domain name, mostly user mistype it and they land on some other website, and this is a loss of a business. So please do not choose any complicated names or number that is difficult for people to actually remember and type on browser or on a search engine. Keep it short, simple, and easy to remember. Make sure it matches your niche, the category. For an example, if you are starting a coffee shop, it should be something like coffeeshop.com or coffeecorner.com or coffeecafe.com, something like that. It should not be out of something else. Maybe some people, to be cool, to look cool, they choose very random domain name that is not related to their business. This confuses your primary user and you actually lose a business. If you still want to go crazy and have some funky domain name for your website, at least keep one keyword in it. For an example, keep coffee in your domain name. If you have a coffee shop and you still want to go crazy, let's say you want to keep it coffeepanda.com or coffeewolf.com or coffeecouple.com, something like that. So keep at least one keyword which people can relate and understand what your business is all about. Same goes for any domain name. Now this is how you choose a perfect domain name for your website. Now I hope you understand what is domain name and how to choose one. Now let's understand what is a web hosting. Imagine a commercial giant building like Empire State Building or a Burj Khalifa, where business go and rent an office space. They pay a rent as per required space and the utility. Bigger businesses need bigger space and bigger utilities, and smaller offices need smaller space and smaller utilities, and they both pay accordingly. Likewise, you have to rent a space on the internet to run your online office, which is your website. So when user visits your website, they are actually visiting your virtual office. In an online world, in an internet world, the big commercial building is a server, which is a giant computer, and that is online 24/7 and 365 days. User can visit your website from anywhere in the world at any time, and it is always open for the business. All your website data like files, text, code, images, videos, all are hosted on those online servers, the big commercial giant computers, and you pay them as per the services you required. Like Google, it is a very big website and they pay huge amount to these servers, to these giant servers. Same goes for Facebook, Netflix and YouTube. Since you have smaller website, you pay a smaller amount. I hope now you understand what is a web hosting. Now the problem is, how do you choose best hosting provider for your website? Like commercial spaces offline, there are so many virtual offices available, which means so many web hosting providers are available. It is very difficult to choose a reliable and affordable web hosting provider that actually meets your requirements. Since you are building temporary email service provider, your hosting choices matters even more. It is not a simple brochure website. Tempmails need a catch-all email address, and most hosting do not even provide free email addresses. How they are going to provide catch-all email addresses? Number 2, Tempmails need IMAP extension, MB string extension and JSON extension, and most do not provide these. Most hosting do not provide these extension by default. You have to actually ask them to enable these extensions, or they might be paid. This may sound little technical to non-techie people, but it is not technical. It is very easy to understand, and I will explain you in the demo video how easy it is. If you can get a reliable web hosting, it is super simple and straightforward. When I was testing Tempmails plugin, I actually had wasted so much money on web hosting to see which one is compatible most with Tempmails, and finally I got only one that checks all the boxes, which is Hostinger. And for Tempmails, your hosting choices matters even more. Let me tell you why. Tempmail is not a brochure website. It is not a simple website. It is a fully functional tool that need extra features to actually function, and not every hosting provider provide them for free, but Hostinger does. And this is why you need to know what technical details, what technical features you need in any hosting to use the Tempmails. Number 1 is catch-all email support. Now if you go to any hosting provider, they do not provide free email addresses. You have to pay extra for them to provide email accounts, but here at Hostinger you get a free catch-all email support and you get a 2 extra emails. So it works out of the box with Hostinger. If you go to any hosting, they will require you to pay extra for any kind of email. Forget about the catch-all email support. Second technical requirement is a PHP extensions. These comes pre-enabled with Hostinger. IMAP support, MB string and JSON support. It comes with other hosting provider also, but you have to ask them to enable these extensions. But with Hostinger, it comes pre-enabled, pre-configured, so there is no issue. And the third requirement is real server cron jobs, and this has to be very reliable. If you're using any kind of shared hosting at any hosting provider, this is very big issue, because other shared hosting are on same server, so it triggers a lot of errors. But with Hostinger, it is very reliable. I have tested extensively with Hostinger and I had never had any issues, but with other hosting providers I had those issues, and this is the only reason I actually decided to use only Hostinger as an exclusive hosting provider for Tempmails. If these three technical requirements are met with any of the hosting provider, you are good to go. But that has to be, in simple pricing. It has to be very affordable, and it has to be very reliable. After testing Tempmails, I actually moved all my website to Hostinger. In a demo video, you will see how many websites I am actually hosting on a simple shared hosting at an affordable price. Now the full disclosure, I do promote Hostinger as an affiliate. There's a link in the description. If you click on that link and visit Hostinger and purchase any of the hosting, I get a kickback. Plus you get 20% extra discount with my link. It is a win-win for both. Creating a software and maintaining it comes at a cost, for which developer have to pay with their time and their sweat and blood. So if you want to keep this plugins free and keep this bug free and let me keep develop it further, adding more features, please do use my affiliate link in the description to support my work and keep this Tempmails free forever, bug free forever. You can either click link in the description or directly go to Tempmails/host. Let me show you. Tempmails.cv/host, and you will land on the Hostinger's homepage where you will see the extra 20% discount that is coming from my referral link. This is the same referral link you are going to click below in the description. And the pricing, you will see that I am based in India, so I'll see the pricing as per the Indian rupees, but you will see a different pricing depending upon the location you are living in. Now I don't want to sugarcoat too much why you should Hostinger. You can use any hosting, whichever provide all the technical details. I have created a recommended hosting page. When you go on the top of the menu, you will see recommended hosting and you will see the Hostinger, and you will see the full details of why you should actually use Hostinger for Tempmails. It is simply the best, trusted by millions of websites, and it is actually recommended by the WordPress official website that you should host Hostinger. Affordable, fast, reliable, that's what I want to say. Full with all the features that are already pre-configured, so nothing you have to actually go and ask the support to configure for you. Everything is pre-configured. That's it. That's what I want to say with Hostinger. If you can still find something cheaper, affordable, that provides same level of configuration and features, you can go with that. I have no issue with that. I don't want to force you to buy Hostinger. So if you need any kind of help, you can always come to this page and see the details why actually you should use Hostinger. So that's enough about Hostinger. Let's move to the demo video. Install WordPress and set up Tempmails. This way I will be able to show you the demo of Hostinger's control panel, how simple and intuitive it is, and how easy it is everything to set up, especially Tempmails. So this is how the Hostinger control panel gonna look like. To install a WordPress, go to websites, click on website list, and you will see the list of websites you already have. Since you have a new account, you will not be able to see any websites, so don't worry about it. You want to click on add new website button and choose WordPress. You can install any kind of website, any kind of HTML and custom websites, but since we are going to use WordPress, I'm going to choose and click WordPress. And now it is asking me to enter the WordPress admin email and password. So you can use any kind of email address. By default it takes your account's email and some random password, and if you want to change, you can change the password and change the email address here. But since I do not want to change the email address, I just want to change the password because it's some random string. Make sure you put in the password that is easy to remember and that is secure. So I'm gonna choose a password. So there are some guidelines you can see below this. There has to be one number and one symbol, and upper and lower class, and up to 50 characters, and minimum 8 characters. So you have to meet this requirement before you are allowed to go ahead. So I have added the password, and that passes all the checks. Now click on next. So it's asking me to use any pre-built website and any templates, but since I'm not gonna use any of this, I'm gonna create a blank website. So I'm gonna click create blank site. Now it's asking me for the domain name. So I have a domain name for all these demo sites, so I'm gonna click add the domain name, demo site.cv. So if you do not have any domain associated with the hostinger, you have to update the hostinger's server names to the domain website. And if you buy any kind of hosting with domain with the hostinger, you actually get a free domain. So if you buy a free domain with this hostinger, it is very easy to connect and everything is very instant. But if you have a domain name that is purchased on some other website, you have to update the name servers, which I'll tell you in the further video. So okay, do you own this domain? Yes, I do. I'm gonna use it. See, now the warning comes that this domain is registered at another provider. So I know it is registered at another provider. I will verify it using the name servers. Now click next. Okay, so it is installing the WordPress. I'm gonna pause here and come back once it's done. Alright, so finally installation is done, and now it is asking me to update the name servers on domain website. And remember, connecting a domain might take up to 24 hours. So this is actually very random. Sometime it may take like 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 24 hours, maybe 48 hours. Because if you go to the domains website, it says it may take like 48 hours. So this is very random. If you have a domain that is with hostinger, it is very instant. So I highly recommend that you use free domain that comes with the hostinger's hosting package, because I have already consumed that and I have many domain to manage. So I use mostly Namecheap to register the domains. So I'm gonna go to the Namecheap account and update the all name servers there. I'm gonna go to the here. So you see the demo site.cv, that is the domain name, and I have already updated the name servers of the hostinger, and you can see here. Now let's go to the I have changed. Once you have added the name servers to your domain site, just acknowledge this and click finish. If you have changed your DNS records, domain will be connected soon. Okay, you can even get an email notification if you just toggle this on, but since I'm doing it very live, I don't need this. I'm gonna click close and let's see what happens. Alright, so my website is connected. Let's go to the admin WP admin page, the WordPress dashboard, and see how it looks like. Alright, so my website demo site.cv is connected already with hostinger, as you can see the installation here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up the WordPress dashboard and all the unnecessary plugin that comes with it. So let's start with plugins. I'm gonna select all, bulk action, and first deactivate. I'm gonna again click this and delete all this. Alright, now go to dashboard. You see the mess here. Just go to screen options and uncheck all this shit. Now it looks very clean. Now remove all the posts and media and pages, and it will become super fast. Go to trash, empty that trash. Go to media if you have any media. There's no media. Go to comments. There's no comments. Go to appearance. You see 3 WordPress themes. There's no need. What you're gonna do is go to the add theme, gonna install Astra. I mostly use Astra. You can use any light theme that can be, you know, generate press or any one you prefer. Since it is on the top and I do not want to put in more effort, I'm gonna install it just for the demo purpose. I'm not paid by Astra, so there's no affiliation. I'm gonna check this. Now we have like 4 themes. I'm gonna delete all these themes one by one. Delete. We don't need anything extra. Anything extra that is going to, you know, load on your website and it is gonna make it slow. Let's go to the pages. Okay, we do not need any privacy page right now. Trash, empty trash. All right, so now our WordPress looks very clean. Now I'm gonna go to the plugin and I'm gonna install the Tempmails plugin. At the time of recording this video, you might not be able to find our Tempmails plugin in the WordPress repository because there are already 700 plus plugins that are awaiting review by WordPress team. So this might take like 2 or more than 2 weeks. So we are recording this video prior to submitting to the wordpress.org. So don't worry about it. You can directly download from official website. I'll show you from where you can download it. If you can't find this in the official repo, go to tempmails.cv, that is the official website, and top you can see download free, and the link is in the Google Drive. So when you click on this link, you'll be taken to the Google Drive, and here are all the files. You can directly download it from here. If you find our plugin already in the WordPress repo, so don't worry about it. If you can't find it, you can directly come here and download it from the Google Drive. Right now it is there, and this is our official website, and you will be able to see all the use cases, documentation, add-ons. We do have 3 add-ons that is not needed to function the core plugin, so don't worry about it. You only need it when you want to extend the Tempmails. You can see the live demo here. You generate any new email, you copy the email, and you can get any kind of notification or OTP or any kind of email on this temporary email address, and that is operated on the core right now. So don't worry, there's no add-on needed for core to function. So this is how the official website looks like right now, and you see you can download from here. Now let's go to the dashboard again and install it locally from our desktop. I'm gonna go to the demo site. I'm gonna go to upload plugin and choose file and select it from the desktop. It is tempmails.zip. I'm gonna click install. It is very lightweight. You can install it very quickly, so there is no bloat or any kind of heavy in this file. Click on activate. It is very quick and very fast. Once the plugin is activated, you will see our Tempmails menu here, and you will see all the sub menus like dashboard, settings, messages, add-ons, add-on health, design. So basically these are the sub menus, and I'll go through each menu one by one and show you how these menu look like, and then we will start configuring our Tempmails. Let's go to the dashboard and see how it looks like. Go to dashboard. You will see all the errors because our plugin is not configured fully. There is IMAP error connection right now, and you will see all the statics here, all the emails created, all the messages received, all the messages available in the database, and here you can see how to configure your IMAP connection. When you click here, it will take you to the IMAP configuration. You can fetch emails from here, test connection if it is working or not. You will see all the recent messages here, maybe like 10 or 20 messages. You can see all the recent messages, and when you click here, you go to the settings page, all messages. You can see all the messages here, and you can clean up the old messages from this button. Now that is done, let's go to the settings page, and this is the settings page, the journal settings page, IMAP settings page, domain settings page, and email settings page. So I'll explain all these settings one by one, so do not worry about the tech jargon. You might hear right now, kind of IMAP connection and this and that. This is very simple and this is very easy to configure. Let's go to the messages. So you will see all the recent messages and you can clean up from there, and you will see all the add-ons here. When you install one of our pro add-ons, all add-ons will be available here, and you can see the add-on health. If there is any issue with the add-on, you will see this and you can report this to our support team. And this is the main page here right now, that is design. This is very, it took a lot of time for us to actually make it, but it was worth it. So this is where you can actually design your inbox page however you want. You can design all the colors, all the text, and how it's going to look like. So on top you can see this is the Tempmails shortcode. You can place this shortcode to any page and you will see this inbox. As you can see, you can update everything live. This is the panel, and if I select red, it will become red. You can change any color, any text. You can brand it however you want. When you click on default, it will reset. So we have reset link for everything. If you make any mistake, you can always go to reset, so there is no problem. Same, you can design every aspect of this inbox, email box, inboxes, buttons, everything is modify. You can modify everything. There is no chance you cannot modify or rebrand this inbox. So this is almost like white labeling, and you can actually white label this. So this was very important for us because we wanted this to be compatible with all the page builders and all the themes, and with all the colors and branding as user wanted. So this is very important, and we will use I will come back to this and I'll show you how you can optimize and rebrand this email box as per your liking. So now we have covered this. Let's go to the dashboard, and we'll start configuring from there only. I'll show you all the test buttons and all the configuration, all the buttons, how they work. Let's start from the configure IMAP, because there's an IMAP error you can see here. But before we configure IMAP, we have to go to the our hostinger account, and we have to create the IMAP and create the catch-all email and configure the server side cron jobs. Let's go to the hostinger and do that first. Okay, so on hostinger control panel, you want to click on emails, and from here claim a free email. You want to click on this, and you can choose a domain name. It will list all the domain names that you have added with hostinger, and you can choose a domain name from the list for which you want to create a free email. So I'm gonna select demo site and confirm. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like 0 rupees a month. It is, remember, it is free, so don't worry about, you do not have to pay anything. You can get started with the 0. And yes, I want to start with 0. Choose a payment method. I'm going to click on this. Now it is asking me to set up a mailbox. By default, it has added username and password to my new mailbox account based on my previous email I created. So right now I do not want the same username and password. I want to change them. I highly recommend you choose general purpose username like info or hi or at company, something like that. So I'm gonna choose info. That is very general purpose, because sometimes you want to reply from your temporary email addresses by adding SMTP. So info is something which is very general, and that is not flagged when it is when some email comes from like catch-all or something like that. Info is very general purpose, and so I'm going to choose info, and I'm going to choose password, which is very easy to remember, and that is secure. Okay, so I have chosen the username and password. Now I'm gonna create. Okay, so now I have created a new mailbox, and you can see the incoming server IMAP, and this is the host name and this is the port, and this is what we need to add to the IMAP connection, where I have to add the IMAP host and port and the username and password. That is what we needed. And for outgoing server, like when you reply to the email, you can choose SMTP server here and all the host name and port name. So this is where you can actually configure, and I'll show you how to do it. So don't worry, it is not very technical. Now we need to convert this mailbox into catch-all mailbox. So you want to go to catch-all email and create a catch-all email. I'm gonna click this, and it has automatically taken my demo site.cv and info at demo site.cv as in catch-all email and domain. So I'm gonna click create. Hostinger is very intelligent. It actually help us make the process faster. By default it chooses the domain name and email address and everything. Alright, so this is taking a little. Okay, so the configuration is done. Now our info at domain.cv is catch-all. So any email that is added via domain.cv goes to info at domain.cv. All the emails will go to there. Right now the status is unverified, and we have to verify this. We have to go to the mailbox, the webmail of Hostinger, and we have to verify it. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. Alright, so on top you wanna click on mailboxes, and here you will see the option for webmail. You wanna click on this, and it will take you to Hostinger's webmail. And remember, we have already set up the email and password. So by default info at demosite.cv is my username and the password which I have already created. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna log in, and this is how it is going to look like. Okay, save. I'm gonna unclick this. So now there's an email from Hostinger. It is asking confirm your forwarder request. Basically confirm that this email is going to be catch-all email. So I'm gonna activate it. Okay, so the forwarder confirmation was successful. Now info at demosite.cv becomes a catch-all email, and let me show you. Okay, let's go here. Okay, catch-all. You see, before it was unverified, now it is active. Now let's go to the Tempmail plugin website and configure all the settings one by one. Everything we needed was created. Wait, we have one more thing to configure it. So let's configure the server side cron jobs. That is very important for WordPress website to fetch the emails. Alright, so let's go to the website list, and from here we're gonna select our website that was demo site. Let this load. It's a little slow right now. Actually I have a more websites hosted on Hostinger, so it is taking little time to show all the list of the website. So let's wait for a while. Okay, let me just pause here and come back once all the websites are loaded. Okay, now that all the websites are loaded, we need to go to the dashboard of the website. For example, demo site.cv. I want to click on dashboard, and on here on the left side on the overview you will see all the menu that's gonna load up, and you wanna click on advanced to go to the cron job. So let's wait, it is a little slow right now, I don't know why. Alright, so the dashboard has fully loaded, and you can see on this left panel all the menus. You want to go to the advanced and you want to click on cron jobs, and here the auto selection is PHP, and this is what we want. As you can see, I have already added few cron jobs for my other domains, so you just need to change a domain name. This is available in the documentation, so don't worry about it. This is very easy. You can just stop here, pause here, and you can see how it is done. It is mentioned on the official website in the documentation section, step by step. You can just copy from there, and let's copy from domain. Okay, let me just copy this from domain to this. I'm gonna copy this, go to command. Okay, just a moment. Alright, yeah, now I'm gonna change Tempmails CV to demosite.cv. Make sure you do not make any spelling errors here, because if something is wrong here, your temp mail won't work. Alright guys, so let's configure the cron job timing one by one. We want to run this cron job every minute, we want to run this every hour, and I select every hour. We want to run this every day, we want to run this every month. I'm gonna select every month. We want to run this every weekdays, so I'm gonna select every weekdays, and I want to click save. So finally cron job created successfully, and you can see list here, demosite.cv, it's added. So you will see one difference here, that other cron jobs are running 1 hour, like every 1 hour, but this is every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every weekdays. This is more efficient actually, and it will work, so don't worry about it. It will also work here if you want to run it like every 1 hour, so there is no issue with that, but every minute, every hour, it's gonna outperform this, so you can choose any of it, don't worry about it, it's gonna work. So finally we have completed this. All the documentation links will be in the description, so don't worry about it. You can go to the official website, click on documents. Let me show you. Go here, click on docs, and you will see all the documentation, all the settings and everything, how you have to do everything. So don't worry about it. I'll add this link in the description, and you will have instant access to download to see the documentation. Now that is done, let's go to the demo site and configure the settings one by one. We have already created the catch-all email, IMAP connections, and now the cron job is set. Let's go to the demo site and configure our demo site one by one. Now we are back to our demo site, and you can see this is the admin dashboard. Let's go to Tempmails dashboard, and you will see the same errors right now. The IMAP is not configured, and now you know what is IMAP, so don't worry, we'll configure this. But let's explore the settings page and see each setting one by one, and let you explain how to configure all the settings. Let's go to the settings page first, because this is the main page we need to understand very carefully. So this is the on top you can see the journal tab. This is the IMAP engine board. You can use API also, because there are a lot of API provider, and you can use self-hosted IMAP. So we are going to use self-hosted IMAP. We are not going to use any API, so we keep it default IMAP self-hosted. And fetch interval seconds, it is 20 by default, but you can always keep it more shorter, maybe like 5, 10, 15, depending upon the traffic you have, because the lesser the seconds here, the faster it is going to fetch any email that goes to your catch-all email and fetch it from there. So I'm using a shared hosting, so I'm gonna keep it like 20 to 15. Let's keep it 15, not 20. I'm gonna keep it 15 seconds. And delete message after how many days? So by default it is 1 day, because there are a lot of temporary emails and you do not want to bloat your database. So after 1 day, delete all the message automatically and clean up the database. And you can always increase if you want to keep messages like for some extended time. You can always make it to like 7 to 10 days as per your requirements. And messages per fetch, so how many messages it's gonna fetch per fetch. I mean, every time the cron job runs, it is going to fetch some mails. So depending upon the traffic of your website, you can always increase it. So let's say 50 people are visiting at every second, so you can increase it to 50. Let's say like 1000 people visiting per second, so you can increase it to 1000 emails per fetch. So that is how you can always increase as per your traffic. And let's go to the ecosystem feed. So this is the opt out and opt out option, ecosystem feed. Let me show you what is ecosystem feed. So Tempmail, we do have some communication module here. So this is how we communicate to our users. And you can see extend Tempmail. So when you click here, you will taken to the add-ons page. So you will be able to see all the new add-ons we release. And you can, when you click on more tools, you will be taken to the tools page, where you will see more cool WordPress plugin. Those are free, because we want to provide a lot of free values to our users. So our core plugin always will be free, and that will be really high value. So this is why we want to keep this communication layer here, so that whenever we release a new tool, our user can actually go and explore it. And this is the documentation center. So if you have any problem, you are not able to configure this Tempmail, you can always go to the documentation section from here, and you can study how it is done. And you can subscribe here and stay updated via email address or via a YouTube channel. So you can always opt out from this. When you opt out, you click save. You will still see this hard coded this module, but you will not receive any extra what is it, updates. You will still see this, but you will not be getting any updates. So I highly recommend that you keep it check, because we are not taking any user data. We are just providing a communication. You only get something from outside. We do not get it from your website. So it is hosted on GitHub. It is public URL. We are hosting a JSON file on GitHub. It is publicly open. We will include the link in the description, so that you can go and see what kind of content we are sending to this communication layer. So we are very open with this, and it is very open and public, so don't worry about it. Now that we have configured the general tab, let's go to save settings. Okay, so general tab is configured. Let's go to the IMAP. So this is where we need to configure our IMAP host, and you can see imap.hostinger, and this is what we had there. Let me go to the hostingers panel and show you how you can copy paste from there and how you can configure here. So it is going to be very super simple, don't worry about it. Okay, so we are now back to our hostinger panel, and from here you want to click on, from the left menu you want to click on emails. And because we are using our demo site.cv, so you want to click on mailboxes. And from here let me just copy this email ID. I'm gonna click copy, and I'm gonna keep it to a text editor, so that it is easy to copy paste all the time. Okay, we already have some information, but let me copy this again. This is the IMAP username, and let's go to the connected apps and devices, and from here I'm gonna copy incoming IMAP server. It is copied. Let me paste it here, and port is going to be 993, so I'm gonna copy this. It is already automatically filled up there, so don't worry about it. By default it is 993, and yeah, that's it. This is what we needed from here. Now let's go back to the settings page, and IMAP host is going to be IMAP hostinger. You can let me just match this from here, copy from, just to make sure we are okay. I'm gonna copy and I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, and the port is going to be 993. You can see it is 993, and encryption type can be SSL or TLS or any kind of, so I'm gonna keep it SSL. Validation certificate, yes, we do have validation certificate, and now it is asking for the username and password. I'm gonna use this username. Remember, we copied info@demo site, and the password of the catch-all email. So we have created the password. I remember the password. I cannot copy paste it here. Okay, so the password is done. Click on check CC fields. So it is also going to check any kind of carbon copy fields. If you are user are sending attaching somebody else the email, so it is going to search for these fields also. Click on save settings. Okay, the settings are saved successfully, but the IMAP is still not configured. For configuring the IMAP, we need to test the connection. So click on test connection. Okay, the connection successful and found 2 messages in inbox. Remember, there were 2 messages from hostinger, so this is what it found. Now the configuration is done. So you may still find this error on top, that temp mail configuration required, but don't worry about it. Just simply go to the dashboard, and here you will see the connection successful, found 2 messages in inbox. So 1 received and 1 in database, and here you can see the IMAP connection status. This is going to be your IMAP status, the host, port, encryption type, and username, and the next fetch in 8 seconds. So it is going to fetch another email in 8 seconds. So we have set it to 15, so it is going to fetch emails in every 15 seconds. Now this is the email you see here, and remember, we got an catch-all activation request, confirm your email forwarder request. It was from hostinger, and you can see when we got this, so it is already read there, but it is not read here, so it is showing a status of unread. Don't worry about it. Now here's the quick action. You click any of this and you will go to the, let's click on settings. Now we are back to the settings. Let's go to the dashboard again, and all messages, you will see all the messages here. You can clean up the old messages. It is going to keep some default messages, and when those default messages exceed, then only it is going to clean up. So maybe like 10 or 15 messages still be in the recent messages, and if there is any extra message, then only it is going to be clearing those old messages. So it will not work right now, but let me just click on clean and see 0 message deleted. So yeah, again go to the dashboard. So this is your dashboard for now, and let me go back to the messages again. I showed you earlier. You can see all the messages here and clean up old messages from there. Now this is the add-on page. All the add-on you install are going to be shown to this page, and from here you can access the settings of all those add-ons. And this is your add-on health. If there is any problem with the add-on, you will see the failure log here. You can copy the log and send to the customer support. And now let's go to very important page, that is going to be design page. Okay, so now we are on the design page right now. So guys, this is where you can actually modify your inbox, and you can do it however you want. You can change every component, every text, every button, every color, every panel from here. You can white label this totally. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a page, and that is going to be inbox page. So on top you can see our Tempmails inbox shortcode. So with single shortcode you can paste it to any page, and you will see this Tempmail inbox. So first let's create a page, then we'll come back to this. I'm gonna go to the page, add a page, and click on add page. Remove this. Let me make it title to the temp inbox, and on top here you can select the shortcode block. Just type S. I'm gonna type S, and you will see this shortcode, and click on this and paste the shortcode here, Tempmails underscore inbox, and publish. Sorry. Okay, now let's go and view the page. Boom. So we made a little simple mistake. I did not actually updated the domain page. So let me quickly go there and come back, and let's update the domains page. So because it is right now showing example.com, let me go to the settings page, settings, domains, and let me quickly do it demo site, demosite.cv, because we are not going to receive any email on the example.com. Let's quickly go there, refresh it. Boom, guys, we're live. So you can actually start receiving emails. So as you can see, we have generated some new emails. You can just click new and generate few emails. Let's go to the dashboard and see how many emails we have created. Go to the Tempmails dashboard and see we have created 2 emails, and those are the old emails. You can see here the confirmation message and the getting started message from Hostinger. So we have created 2 emails and received 2 messages. Let's go back to the design page and start designing our inbox. So let's start with the primary brand color. So right now it is blue, and you can make it like, let me make it like white. You'll see it becomes white. So basically the primary brand color is going to affect this notification subject, nothing else. So don't worry about it. We can keep it like white, or I'll just keep it default. It's blue, it's okay for me. Let's check out the page background. So page background can be red, yellow, or green, anything you want. So I'll keep it white for now. Maybe let's okay, so I'm not going to design anything here. I'm just going to show you how it is going to look like and how it is going to take effect. So let's say I'm gonna keep it black, and panel color is going to be, let me see what looks good on this, white. Okay, so yeah, maybe yellow goes better with, okay, so green looks a little better on black. Maybe let me check blue, purple, maybe green is okay, or maybe yellow looks good. And that's it. Now let's go to the email box. So you can change the label here. Your temporary email can be your temporary emails. I think this is much better. Maybe your temp emails, temp mails. Yeah, let's make it your temp mails. Input background can be anything. It's white right now, make it green or blue or purple. I'll keep it white so I can see the text. Input text color can be anything. You can make it like yellow, green or white. It disappears, black, so I'll keep it black. You can always go to reset. If you make any mistake, you can always go to reset. Border color, the border color, let's say make it red. I think white was okay, so let's keep it red just for the example purpose, so that you can see. You can always change. Let's save the settings and go to the inbox. So total can be total emails can be 5. You can always edit anything. Total 100 total 100 emails. Yes, 100 emails can be 1. Header background, that is not visible right now. Total count color can be, let's say, white here on the, no, not white, it is going to look bad. Maybe let's say it's green. Total emails, oh sorry, red, not green. Oh, let's make it blue. Yeah, and 100 should be red, so make it 100 red. And model text color, okay, so by default it is black, so that you can always view the text color of your model, the message that opens up. So you want to make it black, you can always keep it darker on white surface and keep it lighter on the dark surface. So right now the model we have is, okay, let me see. So by default it is always black, so you can always change, but I'm gonna keep it black because black can be seen on this yellowish surface. So this is the email. Let's save settings and go to the buttons. Okay, so now you can make changes to your buttons. Let's say copy email. To make it more clear, you can always change the language you wanted. See, refresh now. Refresh now, and new can be generate new email. This can be generate new email. And button color, the background color can be, let's say, make it red. Okay, now it becomes red. And primary button text, the color can be changed, so from white it can be, let's say, green, but I want to keep it default so it looks nice. Primary button text color, oh god, secondary button color, or it is, okay, so it is this one. Let's keep it red. And secondary button text. Alright guys, that is enough. Let's save and check if changes take effect on the inbox. So here's the inbox. Let me refresh this and see how it looks like. Boom. So we can see all the changes we have made, and this is how the inbox is looking right now. This is horrible, don't do it. You can always make the designer do all the designing. Do not do it by yourself. It is just for the example purpose. Let's reset and go back to the default. Reset inbox, reset and inbox, reset. Go to the buttons, reset. reset. Okay, save. Let's go to the inbox and hit refresh. Alright guys, we are back to the defaults. So it looks, by default it looks really nice, clean and simple. Now it's time to check the live demo. So before we start live demo, let me show you one more cool settings, and this is really going to be very helpful for people who want to monetize temporary email services. So let's go to the design page, and you can see we can actually detach your email control box and inbox message list. So for that we have shortcode here, and we're gonna copy this and we're gonna go to the page. We're gonna create new page and make it email control box, or you can just name it anything, email box, yeah, or email bar or email box. Let's make it email box, and just go here and search for shortcode. Just type S and you will see the shortcode here. Click on this and paste the shortcode, publish this and go to the view page, and here you can see the email box is separate, and in between you can actually place ads, Google ads, or ads from any website, and you can actually generate ad revenue. And below this you can paste your inbox, the message box, I'm sorry, this one, the inbox message list. Let's do this. Let's go to the pages, add new. So I'm not going to show you right now, I do not have Elementor or any design or page builder installed right now. I'm just gonna show you how it is going to function. Go to design, I'm gonna copy the shortcode here for the inbox message list. I'm gonna go to the page, inbox, let's say message box. I'm gonna go to this here, click S, click on shortcode and paste my inbox shortcode here, hit publish, and let's view this, and you can see the message box here. So you can put it on the same page, and from top you can generate email, and at the bottom you can receive emails. So this is how it is done. You can put those two codes on the single page. So let me show you how it can be done. You copy this and go to the pages, okay, inbox, email box, add one more shortcode, keep it here, save, and let's go to view page, and now you can see both at the same page, the email box and the message box. And if you're using Elementor or any kind of page builder or any kind of ads plugin, you can always use this. On top there can be email generator, in between there can be ad, and below that there is a message box. So this is how you can actually make ads revenue from your website. There are so many ways. With our pro add-ons you can actually make it as a SaaS service, like email as a service or temporary inbox email as a service. So I'm gonna just remove this here. Now it's time for us to view our temporary email as a live and see if it is really working or not. We want to receive our first email, and let's do it. So I'm gonna again click new and create a new email. I'm gonna click copy, and let's go to the Gmail and send an email from here. Compose to, and subject, let's say this is a test email for demo site. I'm gonna copy the same email here, so, and I'm gonna paste it here. Let's send and wait for the 15 seconds, because we have set a timer for 15 seconds, and after 15 seconds we'll receive the emails. The email has been sent. Let's go back to this page. So I'm gonna stop it here for 15 seconds and let's see. We'll come back here. Alright, so it was faster than 15 seconds. So finally we have got this email. Let's click on this, and this is what we got. We got from neoparker.site@gmail.com, and this is the timing. Actually it is 9:17 a.m. right now, and this is the email, and this is what we pasted on the body, and this is how your temporary email gonna look like. And this is live test, and this is working. Let's click delete and let's check again. Create new and copy, and let's go back again to our email provider, Gmail. Let's copy this again. This is a new test for this email. I'm going to copy the same and paste it here, and let's send it. So message is sent, and let's go back to the page. Wait, where it is? Okay, so here it is. Let's wait for the 15 seconds. Earlier it was very early, and let me see if we can hit refresh, and it comes in the single refresh. Let me again hit refresh. No, let me wait it. Okay, so it has actually come. I just wanted to hit refresh, but we have received this email again. This is a new test for this email address, and this is the email sender, and this is the timing, and this is the body. So guys, as you can see, this is working right now. As I told you, the lower the message fetch settings were, the faster you will receive the email. And I highly recommend, if you want to use this for for ad revenue and you have really good traffic, you have to use a VPS, because you cannot use this on shared hosting. It is only for the self-hosted, and if you want to test some user flow or something like that, you can use it on shared hosting. But if you are using commercially and want to generate revenue, you have to use a VPS. Otherwise you might get cancelled or suspended from Hostinger. So this is done. Let's go to the dashboard and see some statics. Go to this temporary email dashboard. Alright, so we have created 5 emails and we have got 4 messages, and you can see this is new test from Neo Parker, received 2 minutes ago. It was red because we have read this, so status is red. And this is again from Neo Parker, and now it is deleted. So because we have deleted, so it is telling that it is deleted and messages in garbage. It was not deleted, so it is showing us that it is sent to this email address. Alright, so this is the statics. Let's go to the messages. So plugin is working flawlessly, there's no issue. That's it, your own temporary email service provider, working on your own website, fully functional, on your domain, under your control. That's pretty awesome, right? Now before I let you go, I want to cover really important things, so please watch till the end. It is just gonna take 1 or 2 minutes for you, but it is actually gonna be useful, I promise. The plugin Tempmails Core is a free and open source, which means you can download it, modify it, and build on top of it. It has a full hook system, extension system built on it for the free core version. Now, free and open source does not mean it runs on air, right? There's a real developer behind it, actively maintaining it, fixing bugs, and shipping updates, and making sure it works reliably. And the best way you can support the work without spending any single dollar by using our affiliate link in the description for Hostinger. Because if you are going to install Tempmails and start in disposable email services, you need a hosting and you have to buy it anyway. So why not use our affiliate link and help us maintain, develop, and ship update for Tempmails. This is actually the best way you can support Tempmails, because you're going to buy hosting anyway, and using our link will not cost you anything extra, but it will provide you extra discount. Yes, you get an extra discount when you purchase it from our affiliate link. So why not support the product using the affiliate link, right? So the link is in the description. If you use our link, it genuinely helps us, or you can directly visit tempmails.cv/host, and this will directly take you to the hostinger using our affiliate link. So please go ahead, use our affiliate link, support the product, help us develop, maintain, and ship more updates. Now, if you have any question about setup, configuration, IMAP setting, catch-all email, and monetization strategy, don't hesitate. Please drop a comment below and I will reply to every email as possible. I do read every comment and I try my best to solve the problem. So don't hesitate, ask anything that you do not understand and I'm gonna help you out. If you're really serious about this project and need a custom development, don't worry, our team is gonna help you out. Either you need a custom UI or UX, multi-domain management, billing integration, white labeling, or a premium subscription system, you can always reach out to us and we are ready to help you out. So don't worry, link in the description is available. Book a call and let's talk. Everything you need, we are ready to help you out. If this video helped you out really, please hit a like button. This helps us reach more people who really need our plugin and support our product. Clicking a like button doesn't cost you anything and it literally takes 1 second. If you want to see content like this, please do subscribe to our channel. We are going to upload more cool tutorials, plugin reviews, and how you can actually make money with WordPress. You can create a business with WordPress, and WordPress is the simplest, easiest no-code tools available. Anyone who can follow step-by-step simple guide can do anything with WordPress. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and click a bell icon so that you never miss any update from our side. Alright guys, so that was from my side. Now go and build your Tempmails site. Start getting traffic and start making money, or just help some internet community where you belong and create a temporary email service for those people and help them out, whatever you feel comfortable. You have everything you need. Now best of luck and I'll see you in the next one.